Let's get a read then from someone who's going to be doing the voting, the Florida Republican Congressman Carlos Curbelo. He is on the House Ways and Means Committee. Sir, very good to have you. How do you think it's looking?
Neil, thank you for having me. And let me say first that I'm betting on a good wine a few years from now, and I actually really like wine. So I appreciate that metaphor. I feel good, and I think today's going to be a big day for every American, Neil, but especially for those Americans who feel like they've been left out of the economic recovery, who have read about it, who have heard about it, but who haven't experienced it. I really think that this tax bill is going to push the economic recovery deeper into our society, expand opportunity for everyone, especially young people, many of who struggle to find good jobs after college. A lot of immigrants who live down in my South Florida community who come to this country hungry to work and to contribute. This is going to mean more jobs, better jobs, higher paychecks, and more opportunities for them all.
Well, maybe that would be the case in your state, a big beneficiary because it's a low or no tax state. Not so among some of your colleagues who are wrestling with losing that state local tax write-off. So in New York and Illinois and California, some of these other places, they're arguing that maybe not so good, and they're not going to vote for this. What do you say?
I understand those concerns, and every member has to vote their district, no matter their party. That's the top priority. But what I would say, and I understand a lot of wealthier people who live in these high-tax states are concerned, but this is actually going to provide an incentive for state and local governments to reduce tax burdens on their community. So I think in the long term, this could actually be very good for those states. I understand that some of my colleagues are apprehensive about the short-term effects that it could have on some of their states. However, the big goal here with this bill, Neil, is growth. And the greater growth we have in the economy, the better it is for everyone. That's what we're going for.
Do you ever worry that the markets, the economy have already acted on this growth ahead of time, that once this passes, assuming it will, that you might be disappointed because we've had all our run up ahead of it?
Surely some of it has been baked in. We know markets are forward-looking, and the market has certainly performed well here over the last year. However, Neil, I think that when American companies start bringing back over $2 trillion in overseas profits, when American companies start investing more, when people's paychecks start rising, I think that's going to grow confidence in the economy, and the more confident.
But Congressman, what if those companies, I'm sorry, sir, but what if those companies plow it back into their stock, and that's all they do, at least in the near term? Now, that's still very good for the market, still very good for their shareholders, still very good for people who even tangentially are invested through their retirement plans or what have you. But it's not a direct jobs investment right away.
And some companies will certainly do that, but others won't. Neil, I can tell you that almost any outcome is better than having $2 trillion worth of American profits parked in foreign bank accounts. When those funds come back, sure, some of it is going to go back into stock buybacks. But like you said, that's good for the markets. We know teachers, firefighters, police officers, all are invested in these pension funds that depend on a good return from the market. So even that is going to help the average American, help American workers. But of course, many other companies will invest in their employees, will build new facilities, expand operations, and that means more competition for a limited number of workers because unemployment is fairly low right now.
Congressman, thank you for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Neil.